one thing about running a business that a lot of people or the common person doesn't know is the behind the scenes. Of course, you have to run your business and the logistics and the handling of it for your own purpose. But there's also things that you have to abide by as far as government and state rules, especially when it's a technical business and you do your taxes with it. One of those, Family Dreams Fitness, it's an LLC, a limited liability corporation company. And what I did is I did that last July 8th, 2016. And you have to renew that every year. So there's a fee or that you have to pay every year to renew it to keep it the standing good. And the deadline for that is May 1st, and today is the 26th, I believe, or the 25th. So I made sure, and if you don't do it by that deadline, it's a $400 fee or a $400 fine, and it costs $138 before the fine. So it's best to do it before that deadline because you're going to be paying 2 to 3 times as much money. And today I just renewed it with sunviz.org. This is something that has to be done every year. These are things that most people don't know about. I also had to create a EIN for the business. My EIN before was my social security number, but I plan on having some employees soon, or not employees, but I plan on hiring more staff for the team, and I need an EIN number because they will definitely be making more than the $600. If you pay somebody more than $600, you have to give them a 1098 form, and when they get that form, I have to have an EIN number for them. It's like an employer identification number. It's for the IRS and tax purposes, and I had to file for a number, which you get it quickly. As soon as you apply for it online, literally the next click, they'll give you your number, but I had to do that as well today. So ended up printing out this document from the IRS, Family Dreams Fitness, and it's showing my name. And then there's that identification number. With that number now, it's a little bit more solidified. So when I hire, when I hire actual employees and more people to the team, and when I give them their W-2 forms, they'll have their EIN number when you're doing your taxes, and it will be the Family Dreams Fitness EIN number. Because they're not going to get my social security number to do it because you only use the social when it's just one person. But the business is growing, so I had to take that next step. And then now, after getting this information, I have to go to Bank of America to give them my updated information. Because with the business account with Bank of America, they have my social security number as the account number, as the business number. And now I have to switch that out for the EIN number. So I had to print out this document right here, give them a sign of proof that, hey, this needs to be switched out. But I just wanted to give an insight onto the behind the scenes. So if somebody wants to have their own business, or because I know my cousins and families and certain friends, they want to do this. So this would give you like a little bit of behind the scenes knowledge so that you're prepared when you do get to that point, what you may have to come across in the future. Right now I'm on my way to Bank of America to get this account information fixed, or not fixed, but updated. One thing that I'm noticing more with when dreams become reality, I'm getting more comfortable with the transitions with it. I'm experimenting more with the transitions and the timing, as well as adding more content as far as different footage, and there's just more things are happening in my life. I'm getting more busy, and more busy doesn't mean there's more money involved right now, but more busy means that the company, the business is elevating. I'm elevating as a person. The business is, the door's opening. Like I have a meeting with a person that who's going to be advising me with the community. She has over 20 years experience running nonprofits and just having relations within the inner city. So I'm going to be meeting with her because I'm going to add her, or I'm going to ask her, which I'm 100% sure she's going to be all armed with all open arms to advise me with the community, because we have to step that part up, and that's something that I want to transition into. Having somebody who's more experienced than me or anybody on my team, especially if they've been doing it for over 20 years, they can definitely give the company some great advice on what moves we should be making in the community and how we can do it more effectively. With the momentum and things happening with the company, I've been holding back with this decision, but like with the hats, I've had this hat for a while. I've had multiple hats for a while, but I didn't really market it too much. I tested the waters in the beginning, but it was too soon. It was too premature, which isn't a problem. You always test the waters first. That's how it's done with a lot of different businesses and products. They'll give you a teaser, or they'll say it's a limited edition or limited time only. They're doing that to test the waters to see how much people are really wanting it. But now with the business and people are more engaged and people want to help or want to be a part, I'm going to make these FDF hats, Family Dreams Fitness hats, for sale. I'm going to start the marketing rollout for the FDF hats strictly through Snapchat. So I'll only put it through Snapchat and then possibly Facebook. But Snapchat, that's the only way I'm going to market it in the beginning. Then as that builds on the underground, then I'll make it more publicized, put it on Facebook and Instagram. Then that's when I'll put it on the website. But I want to start this one with word of mouth, because the hats it's almost summertime, so it's hot. People need a hat to wear.
I won't get it up to something. You're not at the run for something. You need to give it up to someone. You need to give it up to someone. You need to what you need to give it up to someone. Before you end up like whoa, 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 like whoa, 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 myself, but I know you just left someone else. I know you did. He did another. That must be why you move so icy. I've been 17.